obviously like improving on this Aventador LP 700, no 750, sorry. Yeah, the Aventador LP 750-4 SV 2015. So yeah, we're gonna work on this today. So we got an improved tune for this car now, so it's easier for you guys to actually use it for yourself, you know. I'm just testing the speaker, make sure everything's good and that, innit? So obviously, yeah, we're gonna get this thing patterned up, innit? So obviously the simplest thing you need is make sure like you don't have the wide body on the Aventador. If you do, then just buy another one, innit? Just buy another one of the Aventadors and then you're good, you know. For this tune, you know, let me just put the camera on actually before I put the camera on, I'm just gonna show you what I got on, innit? So this is for like people that use a steering wheel, like steering wheel users, and motion, I think whatever it's called. Let me just see and go to options right now. So we go to the controller and then we're gonna select this motion sensor function, right? So this helps to control the tune. You'll see like the car itself, you know. So basically if you're using analog, you want to switch to this. It takes practice anyway, so anyways, just go to practice mode and, you know, just you know, practice with it, innit? So obviously that's all good. It doesn't matter about the settings, but you can't copy the control settings I use if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, it just depends how you control it. You know, it's basically the driver, innit? You know. So if you're using a steering wheel, that's fine. If you're using a controller, just switch to you know, let me just go back to this again, just to recap on you guys so you know. So yeah, motion sensor function, right? Just make sure you got that. Alright, so we're gonna head over to the tune now. So obviously I did have to do a few improvements. I'm using comfort hards, just better, you know. So we got the downforce component in the front as well. So yeah, just follow this. This is the tune anyway. So I had to change this. This was 1.2. Now it's 1.6. It just helps a little better. But there is a little bit of sacrifice in speed, but it still hits 600. It just improves the handling, you know. So yeah, all the upgrades, everything else, all that shit. It doesn't really matter about the brakes. Doesn't really make any difference. Obviously, this one is no wide body, as I said. So if you've got the wide body, just use the regular one. Nitro at 50%. Okay, so the transmission is very simple. All you need to do is just go to normal and then go to fully customizable manual. So yeah, just switch to that, and then you want to put your final drive to 2000 in it. Put that shit to 2000, and then you want to put 800 max, right? 800 max, and then you want to bring down every individual gear to 54, yeah? Every individual gear to 54, right? So here's where the magic happens, you know. And then there you go, you see, that's all the numbers. Also guys, use this at your full contents, you know. like, because there might be a patch for it soon, so you know what I mean, just use it while you can until the you know, the new update comes, the you know, the fixing the bugs and all that shit. You got fucking cars bouncing all over the place, flying in the air, all that fucking shit, man. It's fucking crazy, bro. Anyway, so we're gonna get straight into this, man. So yeah, obviously tires I got, it's comfort hards, just recapping on that. So now we're gonna put the camera on right now, so you're actually gonna see how I actually control this car, you know. So we need to go to settings and put the camera on. So we got the camera on right now, yeah. All right, we're good. So yeah, basically it's like if you was on the steering wheel, it's just completely the same shit, but basically you want your controller basically like straight, and then you just tilt it like that, you know. You don't have to use any of the analog bullshit, you know. So that's all good, you know. Right. So obviously I ain't got my chair because I just gotta be honest to get my chair in it. So so yeah, you can see that all good. Camera's a bit clearer as well, so I gave it a bit of a wipe and all that. So anyway, so here's the so here's how it starts. So you gotta go to the wall like this, and then just keep doing that. And it actually picks up speed. It's very fucking bizarre, yeah, I know. It's fucking stupid, yeah, I'll tell you that. So yeah, as you can see, it's just picking up speed. You just keep turning it like that. And then you just keep it on the wall, and then just you got to try and balance the tilt. As you can see, the speed actually increases. So this is where the technique has to come in for this one. If you want to go faster, you've got to, like, you can see how I'm slightly moving the controller and the speed is picking up, but I have to be like really gentle, like just so I can get more speed, you know. So you don't want to turn it too much so it doesn't come off the wall, but then you want it to off the wall so you can basically turn. And then here's the hardest part. You've got to basically make sure you're not on the wall too much, because you will spin out and you lose speed, you see. So it's very difficult, guys. It's very difficult. It's difficult for me. I ran at 2 minutes 27 in this bitch, I'll tell you that right now. Because like I can upload the video. I'll drop it soon. I'm just gonna basically just give you you know, some tips on this one, innit? Just give you some tips on this tune, you know. So basically, obviously it just depends on the driver, you know. It actually depends how you drive it, how you wheel it, you know. You just gotta be like really skillful with the controller, you know. Like controller or steering wheel, it doesn't matter, man. You can, it's the same thing. Obviously you do have to, like, you know, turn it hard, because you know, if you comfort hard, it's well, it basically, it's more stable, you know, so it doesn't spin out on you. Well, yeah, but spin out in the corners, of course it'll spin out. It just depends how you control it. That's all I can say. It's not really that simple, but it's just how you control it, bro, you know, literally. Sometimes you can be fast, sometimes you can be slow, it just depends. You know, sometimes you may have to keep it in the wall a bit longer than usual, but when you hear the wheel spinning, you need to listen to the wheel spin. So you don't want too much wheel spin. Too much wheel spin, it will actually lose speed. You know, so you gotta basically keep it balanced. See how I'm trying to turn away from the wall, but now, yeah, so I gotta keep literally a few inches on the wall so I can get speed. So you gotta be really, really gentle when you're turning, but you don't want to basically be too close to the wall, you lose speed, you know. So that's the skill, you know. So I'm just tilting the controller just a little bit. As you can see, I'm slightly tilting and I'm getting more speed, but yes, with this tune, I believe you can actually get more speed. But it just depends on your wheel spin. So like, basically you gotta keep tilting it at different angles. You gotta make sure so you can, you know, keep that speed balanced in it, and then you're good. You know, so I just hit like 614 so far. That's a new record on this car so far. So like, yeah, let's see what you guys can do in it. And yeah, it's fun, but you just gotta know how to control it, you know. So yeah, slightly again gentle tilting. You don't want to turn too much because the car will spin out. Sometimes it'll get locked on the wall, and then you know, that's it. You can't really do much. But you gotta try your best to actually not get locked on the wall, you know, and then you're screwed, you know. That's the thing. It just you have to try and like keep your balance of the wheel spin. You're the one that's in control of that wheel spin, so you gotta basically try. You can use the brake if you want to. Like I use the sometimes the brake can actually, you know, slow down the wheel spin, but you don't want to slow it down too much, if you know what I'm saying. So so yeah, you just gotta keep it nice and smooth, and then you get a good lap time. It's hard to get 227. I tell you that now. It's fucking hard, man. Yeah, I pulled that off last night, man. It's insane, man. But yeah, it takes practice. It takes courage. It's just, you know what I mean? It's a bit hard, but like, just gotta know. You gotta know with the wheel spin. You just gotta listen to the wheel spin really well. You basically just gotta listen to the car, you know. You just gotta listen to the sound of the wheel spin. You don't want too much wheel spin because you lose speed. So you gotta keep that nice and balanced. Otherwise, you know, you're fucked. You lose speed again. You know. I've seen someone so far get like 520, but yeah, that's the problem, because you got too much wheel spin. You ain't gonna get the speed, you know. You gotta make sure you keep that shit balanced. If you want the wall too much, you just gotta try and, like, all I'm saying is just angle the controller a bit. You see, like, I'm just getting more speed as I keep angling the controller, you know. Sometimes I might have to turn into the wall so I can get a bit more speed, and then come, like, you know, slightly tilt away from it, you know. So as you can see, I'm just literally tilting the controller. Like, I don't want like too much tilt though, and then like turn off the wall. See, just like that. And then turning is a bit difficult. You just want to make sure you on the wall, but like you gotta like come onto the wall and then like come off it, onto the wall, back off it, onto the wall, back off it. It's just like that in a repeat method. It's very, very simple. Well, it looks simple, but it's not technically that, you know, that easy to do. And if you want to get more speed, you just gotta basically come into the wall, off the wall, into the wall, in like that. But sometimes if you get too much into the wall, the car will actually fuck up on you, you know. So you gotta be careful. And then the speed just gets stuck. So yeah, we're gonna try like a few tries and see if we can get a 27. It's fucking hard, man. If I was like proper, like, you gotta be proper concentrated to actually get like you know, a 27. To get a 227 is not technically that easy. It's very hard. You've been mainly getting like your 30s, your 40s. That's mostly. You know, if you're concentrated, you can get that shit. You get that 27 in no time. You can even get quicker than 27. I've tried it, but I fucked up in the corner a few times because It just depends on your speed. You get the faster you go through the corner, the quicker your lap times are gonna be in it. So yeah, we're gonna try it one more time for you guys, and then see what you guys can do. See if you can run a 27. You know. And I hope you guys enjoy the tune, man. Just use it while you still can, you know. So yeah, that's all you need to do. Just gotta get it at the best angle possible so I can get all that speed. Yeah, usually I can get like 500 on the hill. It's really hard to do, especially when I'm trying to explain it on stream. But usually when I do it off stream, it's more, you know, I'm more confident when I'm off stream, or like, you know, it's like explaining something and showing something at the same time. It's difficult. Like I can do this no problem off stream, but yeah, I need to keep turning away from the wall as much as I can. But I get stuck, as you can see. I'm trying to turn and it won't. Look, see, that's what I mean. Sometimes you get locked up on the wall. You can't really get off the wall. You can try comfort mediums if you want, but it's a bit risky because obviously it spins out easier. You know, it spins out much easier. But with the comfort hards, you get around the track no problem. You just don't want to be like in the wall too much. You just want to be like very lightly in the wall, like very lightly. And then you slightly just turn off the wall and then go back into it once the and then you have to turn back into the wall. It's very confusing though. And you come off the wall and then slightly just tilt, but not like tilt too much because you don't want to come off the wall. At the same time, you don't actually want to come off the wall. So as you can see, I'm just slightly you know, jigging the controller a bit, just so I can, you know, keep the speed. As you can see now, I'm actually like inches away from the wall, but I need to go back into the wall to get the speed, and then come back off it. That's what you need to do, like back into the wall, come off it, back into the wall. That's all you need to do. That is the best way possible. I'm doing fine, how are you? I'm good, you know. Alright, just gonna do one more try for you guys, because like, I just figured something. Because if you come off the wall and then go back into the wall, come off the wall, back into the wall on the corner, you can actually like prevent getting stuck on the wall, you know. So yeah, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're just gonna end the stream here, man. Yeah, good. Alright, that's cool. Alright, that's bliss. Yeah, just gotta keep doing this. Speed will pick up more and more. Now should get, it's really hard to get 500 on the hill. I've done it a few times, but it's very difficult. Now wheelie, you want to try to prevent that. You lose the wheel spin, you know. You lose wheel spin, you lose speed. If you get a wheelie, yeah, you lose speed. So I'm basically tilting it the other way, just you know, so like turning, but like you know. So into the wall, back off it, into it, back off it, and you just gotta keep repeating and that. But if you do it too much, you can actually kind of fuck up, you know. You have to be very light on the wall turning. That's how you actually keep the speed. It's very difficult. Yeah, plus I might open up a lobby later and see this car can actually smoke some serious shit, man. Like the tomahawks and that, yeah, fucking killed them, man. But yeah, I dropped my 27. It's fucking crazy, man. See, I got it much better this time. I got a really good angle on the wall. I just don't want to like lose too much speed, but I should have turned just a little bit more, but it spun out. So yeah. Yeah, but you've turned too much, you just spin right out because you don't want too much wheel spin when you're in the corner. When you're in the corner and you turn and you're gonna spin out because basically you got too much wheel spin. So you gotta make sure, you know. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the tune. Leave a like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. I'll also post that video right now, yeah, where I've got that 227 in it. Anyway, guys, I'm Jack Wilson. I'm signing off, man. Alright.